Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 2 tips for tomorrow's race. And before we get into them, just want to reflect on how our selections have performed today. At the current time recording, we still have 1 tip to run for us tonight at Kempton. That's a Phelios in the 8 o'clock, so fingers crossed we can get a good result there. Away from that, however, we had a good result at Newmarket with my nap, which was Castle Way for Will Bjork and Charlie Appleby. In the end, his class told, and he was quite a comfortable winner, advertised at 11-4. He's quite well supported in the market throughout the day, and in the end got the job done. So hope some of you were on that one there. So let's get into it then. The 2 tips then for tomorrow's racing are going to be as follows. So tomorrow the nap is going to be in the 5:15 at Ludlow for the last race on the card there. That's a horse called Fine By Me for Sam Twiston Davis, who's riding for his dad Nigel, currently available at 2-1. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. I don't think this horse takes much studying to find, but I thought, to be fair, he had a really good opportunity to go and win this race. I think it's a really weak race on paper. The last time we saw him, he finished second at Perth, where he was ridden prominently that day. Prior to that, he'd been coming from off the pace, and I just think maybe he bumped into one in the form of a horse trained by Donna McCain, who I think is going to be going places. So I think you can put a line through that run at Perth and mark it up maybe a little bit. I think this race tomorrow is very weak, and tactically it could suit him if Sam decides to go forward on him again. There's not too much pacing in here, so if he does get an uncontested lead and gets into a good rhythm, he could just be hard to peg back. Also as well, I think the ground is key. If you look at all his form, all of it has come on good ground. They haven't had much rain at Ludlow, so it will be definitely be absolutely no problem for him tomorrow, this good to firm ground. And like I say, I just think off a mark of 94, he could still have a few pounds to play with. He's improving as well, still only a young horse. And since he's been stepped up to 3 miles, he's been a different proposition. So yeah, solid claims tomorrow. And yeah, he is going to be my nap in the 5:15 at Ludlow. We then move to the all-weather action in the evening in the 7:15 at Wolverhampton for the next best, with a horse called Aberama Gold for David Probert and Keith Dalglish, currently available at 15-2. SkyBet are offering 4 places. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here. Now, this horse, Aberama Gold, bounced back to form 2 starts ago when he won on heavy ground at Hare. That was over 6 furlongs, and then they stepped him up and tripped to 7 furlongs at Musselburgh earlier this month. That just didn't suit him. He was well beaten, and if you actually look at his record over 7 furlongs, he's never really seemed to stay that trip. I think he's more effective over the 6 furlongs. Switching back to the all-weather shouldn't be a negative, so there's plenty to like about his chances tomorrow if he can bounce back to form. On some of his old form, he's well treated by the handicapper. He's now running off a mark of 89. This time last year, he was running in the mid-90s. He's even been rated in the low 100s at some points during his career. So there's a lot to like about him tomorrow. Stall 6 as well shouldn't be a negative. Not a bad draw. Should get him into a good position into the race. And yeah, I think Dave Probert as well is a really good jockey booking. So plenty to like at an each way angle there. So that's why he's going to be my next best of the day. So they're the 2 selections then for tomorrow's race, and let me know how you've been getting on. Also as well, if you're enjoying these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe here to the YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. A reminder again, it is safe for gambling week, so please remember to gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you again soon.